morning, my dear students. So here today we are going to start up with another English class. And first of all, I would like to know whether you people write letters. I hope that you write letters and you know how to write a letter. Sometimes you write a letter to the principal of your school. So that is a kind of formal letters, like you write application for getting a leave, isn't it? So that is formal letter. And then sometimes you write letter to your friend, to your uncle, to your aunt, to your any of the relative. So those letters, you don't follow formality in those letters, right? So those letters are called informal letters. So today in class we will be talking about informal letters, and I hope you all know well about this topic. And here I am again going to talk about the format of informal letter so that you cover up all the points in your letter. Okay, so let's talk about the informal letter. First of all, to whom you write informal letters? That is, you write letters to your friends. So those kind of letters are informal because you don't have any kind of formality with them, right? You present yourself as it is, and then you write letter to your any of the family member. That there again you don't follow formality. You live casually in your family environment. So then even to those you are not wearing formality kind of. So those you will be writing the letters even in the casual language. So that will be your informal letter. For relatives even you write an informal letter, right? So here we get to know that how do we start writing it. First of all, you write it with sender's address. That is, first of all, you will be adding on the address, whosoever is writing the letter, right? So then here you will be starting up with the address, and later what you would be doing, you would be leaving a line, and after leaving a line you would be writing date. Okay, and then let me tell you that if suppose the date is 7 May 2020, so here you have written like this 07 then 05 2020. So but this is really not the right way to write the date in case of letter writing in English language. You need to follow the other pattern which I would be showing you. So you need to write down the letter in this way, 7th May 2020, right? You need to write down the name of the month, okay? No need to write it down in digits 05 or 07, whichsoever is the month, you need to write down the name of that month. So that is acceptable, but this is really not at all acceptable in English language, okay? So after writing the sender's address and leaving a line after that, and then adding on date, and then again you need to leave a line, right? And after leaving a line, what you need to write down? You need to write down salutation. And what is salutation? That is like you are addressing someone. That is like dear mom or dear brother or to whomsoever you are writing. As it is an informal letter, so you need not to write down respected or something else. So you can easily write down dear mom, dear brother. After writing down the salutation, what you need to do, you need to start writing the main body. Okay, here what is main body? Main body is the content whatsoever you want to pass on to your to the person, to the addressee, to whom you are addressing the letter. So whenever you are writing a letter, definitely there would have been a purpose behind that. isn't it? So, but it's not good enough if you write down the purpose at the start. It's better that you talk to the person first, ask about his wellness or so at the start. After that, you come to the point for what you have written him or her, right? So then in this case, first of all, you would be adding on introduction in the main body, right? So here you would be writing down the intro, and then in introduction, I have told you that you need to talk about the wellness. So you can start up with talking about your wellness, that we all are well here, hoping for your wellness, that side, or whatsoever you want to add on. So after writing down the introduction, then only you need to shift to the main purpose, that is the main content, right? And then what is required here, you need to at least put 80 to 100 words as in the content, right? But as you are quite small right now, so you can even finish up in 60 to 70 words, okay? So after writing down the introduction, you have talked about the content. And what is that content? That is your purpose behind writing the letter. You need to elaborate that in 60 to 70 words or 80 to 100 words. That's really up to you. So then this content would surely be adding on the things about the purpose. For example, if you are writing a letter to your, suppose to your uncle, for describing him about your annual day of your school. So you need not only talk about that the annual day was celebrated in our school. Rather, you need to put some more information about the annual day of your school. Otherwise, there would not be any good purpose behind that writing letter. So what your uncle would be, getting after reading your letter. So definitely some specification should be there along with that purpose, along with the objective. So you will be easily reaching up the limit. And then after writing down the content, what you need to do is you need to conclude the letter by concluding remarks. And how can you conclude your letter? That is, give my regards and then or love to dash. That is, you are paying your regards to your elders, to the elders of the family, and then you are giving your love to the youngest, to your juniors, right? So here, and then in that concluding remark, you can say that please reply soon, or I would be waiting for a prompt reply, right? So this you will be writing down like this: your loving brother, or whomsoever you are writing the letter, you need to write down the things accordingly. If you are a sister and you are writing to your brother or sister, then you may end it with your loving sister. And if you are writing to your friend, then obviously here would be your loving friend, right? And then after that you would be writing the name, your name, okay? The writer's name, right? Let's recall the things again. First of all, sender's address, then leaving a line, then date, then salutation, then main body, then later on ending with the expression your loving brother. As I told you that it is an informal letter, so no need to choose up the formal words here like yours sincerely or faithfully yours whatsoever, right? So here was the format. So now today we will be doing an example of informal letter. So let's read out which statement we have got for today. Today we have got the statement: write a letter to your friend informing her or him that you would be visiting her during your vacation. So now here It is a good thing for you that you are informing your friend that you would be going and spending time with your friend in your vacation, right? So now here, how be writing like this. With the address you would be starting up, and after the address you would be leaving a line, and after leaving the line, what is coming here? Salutation. And after the salutation, again you would be leaving a line, and then you would be starting the main body of the letter. And here it goes like this. Dear Vedika or Vansh or whatsoever is the name of your friend, hope you are well. You will be, this is intro, right? Hope you are well. You will be glad to hear that I will be visiting you during my Christmas vacations in Chennai. My uncle has shifted there recently and he has asked us to spend the vacations with him. Since you also stay there, I don't want to miss the opportunity of meeting you. So please tell me when you would be available so that we can spend a day together and have fun. So how good plan he has in his mind that he would be spending good time with his friend and having fun there in Chennai, and the relation is there that he is to go to his uncle's place. So with that he has connected this, right? And he doesn't want to miss the opportunity. He is showing that how curious he is to meet, right? And then later, looking forward to your prompt reply. That is, I am waiting for your immediate response, right? So this was the ending, first intro. After that, the purpose, that what for the letter was written, to spend vacations with the friend. So then it was explained, it was described, and then later it was concluded, looking forward to your prompt reply, right? And then later on, and your affectionately expression as I mentioned earlier, and then the name of the sender, right? So this is how you write the informal letter. I hope you liked the video. Thank you.